Hello everyone, my name is Gina and welcome to Seasoned Beauties. Our video on today, sorry about that. We will be unbagging our IPSY original, and it's this one right here. This is one of the three-part series. For those of you who are not familiar with it, I will leave all the details down below. And if you would like to try it out for yourself, there is also a code so that you can get money off on your first bag. Okay, now as you can see across the top, it says beauty is more fun here. I think I like that tagline for my channel. How about that? Okay, so when we open it up, oh, it's something extra in here because it's outside of the bag. There it is. That's your sneak peek. But let's start off by talking about this bag. All right. And here it is right here. This bag is beautiful. Love the colors. Love the fact that it has a paisley print on it. And if you look real close, you do see a couple sets of lips on there. And our zipper pull is also paisley. Okay. And it does have that burgundy color on both sides. Definitely here for that. All right. So let's just go ahead and take our items out. And while I'm doing, why can't I talk? And while I'm doing so, I do want to let you know that here on this channel, we do swatch at the end. Okay. So don't worry about it if you don't see it right off the bat. I didn't forget. You just got to wait till the end. Okay. So beautiful bag, nice way to start it off. And we have our description card. This is the first thing that we pull out of the makeup bag. And it says, just like it was in our IPSY Ultimate. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it above. Check it out. The value on that one was over $650. So if you'd like to see that one, it's linked right here. And the theme is the soft reset. And it says restore, relax, repeat. This month, it's all about nourishing formulas, soft textures, and small moments that turn your routine into a ritual. All right. So it gives us a little QR code on the top so that you can scan it and find out more information about the items that are included in each bag. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. So the first item that we have is by Pistache Skincare, and it's this one right here. This one is a pistachio body butter, and it says infused with California pistachio oil and blue-green algae. This rich body butter melts in to deeply hydrate from within. It leaves skin unbelievably soft while wrapping you in the sweet aroma of pistachio biscotti. Here for that. How about that, y'all? Okay. And the one that we have is definitely a sample. The description card says it's a deluxe sample, and it is a 1 ounce size. And now it does not tell me whether this one is a cruelty-free product or not. And it doesn't give me an expiration date, but that could be because it is a deluxe sample instead of the full-size product. But I do want to let you know, if we were to get the full-size product, it would be an 8 ounce size, and the manufacturer suggested retail price would be $28. Okay, we'll be checking that one out at the end. Love me a good body butter. Okay, the next one is in this right here. It's in bubble wrap. So give me a second while I take it out. This one is by Bisha. And this says this is the Essential City palette. All right. And this one that we have is in Edit 2. And it says, meet your shortcut to sculpted radiant skin. This palette's trio consists of a rich golden bronze, a bold warm red with a soft matte finish, and a radiant coral rose shimmer. Buildable color means you're in control, from subtle to statement. All right. Now, this says it is a full-size product. Okay. We're just going to say, okay, let's check it out. Now, it says this one is a 0.53 ounce size. And as you heard, it is a trio. Now, on the side of the box, it does give us those shades that we just talked about. But let's just look at the inside product. This is what the inside product looks like. And when we open it, there is no mirror, so we don't have to worry about that. But these are those shades we talked about. This one is New York. This one is DTLA. This one is NASA. All right, very nice, very nice. Now let's see the expiration on this one is April the 15th, 2029, 36 months. How about that? 36 months is what it says. So this will be one of the items that we swatch at the end. And because it is a full-size product, the manufacturer's suggested retail price is $48. Okay, I'm trying not to feel some kind of way. Maybe, you know, the swatches are going to be absolutely incredible. The longevity will be amazing. The color payoff will be good, because $48 is it's not really hitting me unless, like I said, those features you know, are amazing. Okay, like, and it is the Bisha brand. All right, so let's just keep going. The next item we have, you know, that little sneak peek I gave you at the beginning. Okay, that was this right here. And this is by Real Perfection, and this is a makeup sponge and case. So this is what the case looks like. And here is the sponge. Okay, it's very dense, nice and soft. I do love that shape, so that you can actually do your whole face with one sponge. Now, the other thing I like is the fact that this case is large enough for the damp blender. Okay, because you know, once you wet it, it expands. So it will be much larger and you have plenty of space for it to fit inside. And as it dries completely, you have the perforation holes in it so that it will do its thing while you do your thing. Okay, now let's see what other details they give us about this beautiful sponge and case. It says achieve a flawless finish anywhere with this ultra soft non-latex, that's very good, makeup sponge and travel case set. This versatile sponge seamlessly blends liquids, creams, and powders for an airbrushed look, while the clever ventilated case keeps it clean, safe, and protected on the go. Now, the manufacturer suggested retail price for both pieces, $7. I'm going to have to get me another one of those. At $7, sometimes you pay that much just for the case. We aren't even talking about the cost of a sponge. Here for that. Definitely here for that. So let's keep going. The next item that we have is by Sonage, and it's this one right here. And this is the Luster Eye Cream. It says wave goodbye to puffiness, dark circles, and fine lines with this sheer eye cream packed with vegan collagen. It helps smooth the look of aging while wearing seamlessly under makeup. Bright eyes incoming. All right. Yes, it is full. Y'all know I like to check. And it says this one is a cruelty-free product. It has a 12-month shelf life, and the size is a 0.33 fluid ounces. According to the description card, this one is a travel size product, and the manufacturer suggested retail price is $38. Now, keep in mind, this is an eye cream, and with eye creams and serums and things like that, a little goes a long way because you're just covering this small area right here. It's not like you're doing your entire face. So that right there, pretty good. And I do have quite a few of their products, which are very, very good. All right. So that's that one. Now we are down to the last item in this month's original bag. Okay, so the last item The last item that we have is by Milani, and it's this one right here. This one is called the Fruit Fetish Lip Oil, and it's in Raspberry Peach. It says gloss up with a swipe that kisses lips with a sheer bright pink color, plus custom blended fruit extracts and moisturizing, nourishing vitamin E. This rich, hydrating oil cushions your pout while adding playful shine. Okay, it says you can use it on bare lips or over a lipstick as, you know, to give it that glossy look. All right, now the actual number for this product is 130. This one is a 0.035 fluid ounce size, and it is a cruelty-free product, and it has a 9-month shelf life. If you're one of those people who has seriously dry lips during the summer months and a balm just doesn't cut it, this would be good, you know, for you then right into the winter months. Okay. But as I stated, it's only a 9-month shelf life. All right. And the manufacturer suggested retail price for this one, which is also a full-size product, is $13. Okay, so that's everything that came in this month's IPSY original. This is the month of August, okay, just in case you forgot, you know, things were blending together. So what do you think? Are we IPSY sisters or twins again? Did we get the same items? Let me know down below. I would love to know what you received. Okay, now let's just go ahead and do what we do because it is swatch time. So yes, we will be, I really want to smell this body butter. Let me just check and see if it is sealed. So I want to open it, but I don't want it to, oh, actually I can smell it. Yes, it has that pistachio vanilla mix kind of flavor, really, scent. So I'm excited for that because this can go into my bag, of course, for traveling, or just to always have a body butter along with my lotion or moisturizer in my purse. And let's see, anything else we're swatching? Nope, just the Bisha product. Look, we have a 36-month shelf life. Yes, we are definitely swatching it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out some brushes and we're going to swatch with the brushes so we can see how that turns out. And I'll also do it with my fingers. So right here, these are the swatches with the brush. Okay, not bad. But these are the swatches with my fingers. Can you see that? So, I mean, I didn't necessarily build it. It's beautiful shimmer. Absolutely beautiful shimmer. This red color here is really it's still a little bit on my finger. So rubbing it across here, you can see that it is building it up a little more, but not like it did here. Look at that. Okay. I'm here for it. I would love to see how long it lasts, but not like this. I'm not walking around with swatches on my hand all day. But we'll look, maybe we'll do a makeup look with it so we can check it out and see, you know, the lasting power, the we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Well, I just want to tell you, I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today as we unbagged our August IPSY original. These are the items that were included. Down below is the total manufacturer suggested retail price for our full-size products, which would be the travel size as well. Okay, now I just want to ask you to give it a thumbs up, like this video. Tell me your thoughts. If you didn't like it, leave me that information down below too by giving us a comment, all right? And make sure you subscribe, become a part of the Seasoned Beauties family. We'd be more than happy to have you, and it is easy on the pocket because it is free. Now, make sure you share this video with someone else who may be considering the IPSY original, all right? And most of all, remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.